This is Chris with Dive Zone Scuba for another technical diving tips, techniques, and trips video.
Hello divers, thanks for joining me today. The subject of today's video is Taming the Long Hose Part 3. In this segment, what we're going to be discussing is the latest developments in my efforts to tame the long hose. So what we have here is what I'm calling a Kydex Long Hose Holster, and it is the successor to this particular arrangement that I have here. What this is what I've been using for a number of years, and it is a two-sided piece of Velcro attached to the waistband on a plate in the wing with the triglide. So I've been using this successfully for a number of years now, but one of the problems that I did encounter is that because this device, is somewhat flexible, sometimes it would get out of position, sometimes the loop would collapse, and it made it more difficult to stow your long hose than was really should be necessary. So what I started working on is this device, and this is made out of Kydex, and it actually consists of two parts. It consists of a main part which is round, in which you put your hose in, which I'll demonstrate here in a minute. And then it has a second part, which is a clip, which actually attaches to the waist belt itself. So this arrangement seems to work okay. Have not had any issues with it. And once it's mounted on the belt, even though these two parts are a little bit loose, once it's mounted on the belt, they become a pretty rigid system. And the idea behind this is that you have your excess long hose, and what you do is you bend it over like you would ordinarily and have it coming down one side of you, then going through your belt or whatever you're using, and then coming across your chest and around your neck from the left side, and then you put your regulator in your mouth. So what happens with some people who don't use something, they just use their belt, the long hose sometimes comes out of their belt unless they have their waist belt really tight, and even then it might still come out. So the way this works is, once this is on your belt, and I'm going to demonstrate that in the next video clip, you take your long hose and you stick it inside the holster, and what happens is it holds the hose in place due to the bend. So then when you're ready to use it, all you have to do is pull it out and it comes out. Okay, so that's the general idea on how this works. And the improvement over the Velcro loop is the fact that when you do this, the holster maintains a consistent position and form. So you don't have to worry about trying to find it. All you need to do is grab the hose, put it in a loop, and then put it inside the holster when you're ready to pull it out. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you in the next video clip. Actually, I'll just do it right now. Bring this over here. All right, so what I have here is the Kydex holster mounted onto the belt of one of my plate and wing rigs, and it fits behind my waist belt weight pocket on one side and in front of the D-ring for different things on the right-hand side. Some people don't use a D-ring on the right-hand side because it's not DIR, but I occasionally carry deco tanks on my right side. Okay, so it's positioned here, and it's very rigid, so that it's very easy to locate, and you can just put your hose in there, and then when you are ready to use it, or you're going to be doing a drill, or someone is out of gas, all you have to do is pull it out of there. So I'll just go ahead and demonstrate that as well. I've got my long hose. So you're just going to stick it down in there, okay? And then when you're ready to use it, all you got to do is pull it out. Okay, so that's the idea behind taming the long hose with the Kydex holster. This is Chris with Dive Zone Scuba. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.